Hello and welcome to For Bedtime, your haven for peaceful and enchanting bedtime stories. Before we embark on tonight's magical journey, we kindly ask you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more stories to drift away into dreams with. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the soothing sounds of the night carry you away. Tonight's tale will transport you to a world of wonder and tranquility, where the boundaries of reality and fantasy blur into a beautiful, serene escape. Thank you for being here, and sweet dreams await.
Once upon a time, in the heart of a bustling city, there lived a young woman named Emma. Emma was a passionate writer who spent her days working at a charming little bookstore called Whispers of Time. Her evenings were filled with the tap 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 of her typewriter as she poured her heart into her stories. Emma believed in love, the kind of love that sweeps you off your feet and makes your heart race. But she had yet to experience it herself. One sunny afternoon, while Emma was arranging a display of classic romance novels, the shop bell jingled, announcing the arrival of a customer. She looked up and saw a man about her age, with tousled brown hair and kind blue eyes. He was dressed casually in a sweater and jeans, but something about him seemed different. He wandered through the store, picking up books and reading their back covers with genuine interest. Emma couldn't help but be intrigued. She approached him with a warm smile. "Can I help you find anything?" The man returned her smile, a twinkle in his eyes. "Actually, I'm looking for something special. A book that tells a story so captivating it keeps you up all night, but with a happy ending." Emma thought for a moment and then led him to a shelf in the corner of the store. "I think I have just the thing." She handed him a beautifully bound copy of O Pride and Prejudice. He looked at the book, then back at Emma. "Perfect," he said. "I'm Noah, by the way." "Emma," she replied, shaking his hand. Their eyes met, and for a brief moment, the world outside seemed to fade away. Noah became a regular at the bookstore. Every week, he would come in, buy a book, and spend a few minutes chatting with Emma. They talked about everything, their favorite authors, the places they wanted to travel, and the little things that made them happy. Emma found herself looking forward to his visits more and more. One rainy evening, just before closing time, Noah walked in soaked from the rain. Emma immediately offered him a towel and a warm cup of tea. They sat by the window, listening to the rain pattering against the glass. "Emma," Noah began, "there's something I've been meaning to tell you." Emma's heart raced. She had a feeling she knew what he was going to say, but she didn't dare hope. "I think I've fallen for you," Noah said, his voice barely above a whisper. "I can't stop thinking about you. You make me feel alive in a way I haven't felt in a long time." Emma's eyes filled with tears of joy. "I feel the same way, Noah. I've been falling for you too." They shared their first kiss that night, as the rain continued to fall outside, wrapping them in a cocoon of warmth and love. From that moment on, they were inseparable. Noah was an artist, and he often painted scenes inspired by their time together. Emma loved watching him work, seeing the world through his eyes. They spent weekends exploring the city, finding hidden gems in parks, cafes, and art galleries. Their love grew deeper with each passing day. One summer, Noah planned a surprise trip for Emma. He took her to a quaint cottage by a serene lake, far from the hustle and bustle of the city. They spent their days rowing on the lake, having picnics by the shore, and stargazing at night. It was during one of these quiet nights, under a blanket of stars, that Noah got down on one knee and asked Emma to marry him. Emma's heart swelled with happiness. "Yes, 1,000 times yes," she cried, throwing her arms around him. They celebrated their engagement with a kiss that tasted like forever. Their wedding was a beautiful, intimate affair held in a garden filled with blooming flowers. Surrounded by their closest friends and family, they promised to love and cherish each other for the rest of their lives. As they exchanged vows, there wasn't a dry eye in the audience. Emma and Noah's love story was just beginning. They moved into a cozy apartment together, where Emma continued to write and Noah painted. They supported each other's dreams, finding joy in the little moments they shared, cooking dinner together, taking long walks, and simply being in each other's presence. Years passed, and their love only grew stronger. They traveled the world, collecting memories and stories to tell. Emma published her first novel, a love story inspired by their own, and it became a bestseller. Noah's paintings were showcased in galleries, admired by many. They grew old together, their hair turning silver, but their hearts remaining young. Every night, they would sit by the fireplace, holding hands and reminiscing about their journey. They knew that their love was a rare and precious gift, one that they cherished deeply. One peaceful evening, as the sun set and painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, Emma and Noah sat on their porch, watching the world go by. Noah took Emma's hand in his, and with a gentle smile, he whispered, "Thank you for loving me, Emma." Tears welled up in Emma's eyes as she squeezed his hand. "And thank you for loving me, Noah. You are my heart, my home, my everything." As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Emma and Noah leaned into each other, their love shining brighter than ever. And in that moment, they knew that they had lived a life filled with joy, adventure, and most importantly, a love that would last forever. And so, their story ended as it began, with a promise of love and a happily ever after. Once upon a time, in a land where the sky gleamed with shades of lavender and emerald, there existed a fantastical kingdom called Lumina. Lumina was no ordinary kingdom, it was a place where magic and reality intertwined seamlessly. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming starflowers, and the rivers shimmered with liquid light. In the heart of Lumina stood a grand castle made of crystal that reflected the ever-changing colors of the sky. This castle was home to the benevolent Queen Seraphina, a ruler loved by all for her wisdom and kindness. Queen Seraphina had a daughter named Princess Alara, who was as curious and adventurous as the kingdom was magical. Alara had inherited her mother's golden hair and bright, emerald green eyes, but what set her apart was her deep connection to the magic of Lumina. From a young age, she could communicate with animals, make plants grow with a touch, and see glimpses of the future in her dreams. The people of Lumina believed that Alara was destined for greatness, and she felt a sense of duty to live up to their expectations. One day, while exploring the ancient library in the castle, Alara stumbled upon a hidden chamber filled with dusty scrolls and ancient tomes. As she sifted through the forgotten knowledge, she discovered a prophecy that spoke of a great darkness that would one day threaten Lumina. According to the prophecy, only the one with a heart as pure as light and a soul as brave as the fiercest dragon could defeat the darkness and restore peace. Alara felt a chill run down her spine as she read the prophecy. She knew in her heart that she was the one destined to face this challenge. Determined to protect her beloved kingdom, Alara sought the counsel of her mother, Queen Seraphina. "My dear Alara," Seraphina said gently, "the prophecy is true, and I have long known that you are the one who must fulfill it. But you will not be alone in your quest. You must seek out the 4 guardians of Lumina. Each guardian possesses a unique power that will aid you in your journey. Together, you will have the strength to overcome the darkness." With her mother's blessing, Alara set out on her quest. Her first destination was the enchanted forest, home to the guardian of nature, a wise and ancient tree named Thaler. The forest was a place of wonder, filled with talking animals and plants that whispered secrets. As Alara ventured deeper into the forest, she felt a warm presence guiding her. "Welcome, Princess Alara," a deep voice resonated from the largest tree she had ever seen. "I am Thaler, the guardian of nature. I have awaited your arrival." Thaler bestowed upon Alara the power of nature, allowing her to control the elements and communicate with the creatures of the forest. With Thaler's guidance, Alara learned to harness her new abilities, and she felt her confidence grow. Next, Alara journeyed to the Crystal Caves, where the Guardian of Light, a radiant being named Loomis, resided. The caves were filled with crystals that emitted a soft, soothing glow, and the air hummed with magical energy. Loomis greeted Alara with a blindingly bright smile. "Princess Alara, I am Loomis, the Guardian of Light. I will grant you the power to banish darkness and bring light to even the deepest shadows." With Loomis's blessing, Alara gained the ability to summon and control light, a power that would prove invaluable in her quest. She continued her journey, feeling the weight of her destiny lighten with each new power she acquired. The third guardian, Zephyr, the guardian of the winds, lived atop the highest peak of the Whispering Mountains. Zephyr was a majestic eagle with wings that spanned the horizon and eyes that saw beyond the physical realm. Princess Alara, Zephyr called as he soared gracefully down to meet her. "I am Zephyr, the guardian of the winds. I shall grant you the power of flight and the ability to command the winds." With Zephyr's power, Alara could now travel swiftly across the land and call upon the winds to aid her in times of need. She felt a sense of exhilaration as she soared through the skies, her heart beating in rhythm with the wind. Finally, Alara sought out the guardian of the sea, a mermaid named Seraphine who ruled the shimmering waters of the Ocean of Dreams. Seraphine's domain was a magical underwater realm filled with vibrant coral reefs and creatures of every color imaginable. Seraphine emerged from the water, her scales glinting in the sunlight. "Princess Alara, I am Seraphine, the guardian of the sea. I will grant you the power to breathe underwater and communicate with the creatures of the deep." With Seraphine's gift, Alara could now explore the depths of the ocean and call upon the sea creatures for help. She felt a sense of completeness as she mastered her newfound abilities, knowing she was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With the powers of the 4 guardians, Alara returned to Lumina, only to find that the prophecy's dark force had already begun to cast its shadow over the kingdom. The sky had turned an ominous shade of gray, and fear gripped the hearts of the people. Drawing upon the strength and wisdom of the guardians, Elara led her people in a battle against the encroaching darkness. With the power of nature, she summoned vines and roots to entangle the dark creatures. With the power of light, she banished the shadows that sought to engulf Lumina. With the power of the winds, she soared above the battlefield, directing the flow of the fight. And with the power of the sea, she called forth a mighty tidal wave to wash away the remnants of the darkness. The battle was fierce, but Elara's heart remained steadfast. She knew that love, courage, and unity were the true forces that would save her kingdom. As the last of the darkness was banished, the sky cleared, and Lumina was bathed in a golden light once more. Queen Seraphina embraced her daughter, pride shining in her eyes. "You have fulfilled the prophecy, my dear Elara. You have saved Lumina with your bravery and pure heart." The people of Lumina celebrated their victory, and Elara was hailed as a hero. But she knew that the true victory lay in the bonds she had formed with the guardians and the lessons she had learned along the way. Elara continued to rule Lumina with wisdom and compassion, always remembering the adventures that had shaped her into the leader she had become. The kingdom flourished under her reign, and the people lived in harmony with the magic that surrounded them. And so, Princess Elara's tale became a legend, a story passed down through generations. It was a reminder that with courage, love, and a heart open to the wonders of the world, anyone could overcome the greatest of challenges and bring light to even the darkest of times. And they all lived happily ever after, in the enchanting kingdom of Lumina. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between towering mountains and a vast, mysterious forest, lived a young boy named Leo. Leo was known throughout the village for his insatiable curiosity and boundless imagination. He dreamed of grand adventures and faraway lands, but his world was confined to the fields and forests surrounding his home. One crisp autumn morning, while exploring the edge of the forest, Leo stumbled upon an old, weathered map half buried in the leaves. It depicted a route through the forest to a place marked with a shimmering star and the words, "The Enchanted Realm." Intrigued, Leo decided then and there to follow the map and uncover the secrets of this hidden realm. Leo packed a small bag with essentials, some food, a flask of water, a compass, and his trusty pocket knife. He set off early the next day, the map clutched tightly in his hand. The forest was dense and dark, with towering trees whose branches seemed to whisper ancient secrets. As he walked, Leo couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched, but his excitement outweighed his fear. After several hours of walking, Leo came upon a clearing where the sun shone brightly, illuminating a sparkling stream. He decided to rest and refill his flask. As he knelt by the water, he heard a soft rustling behind him. Startled, he turned to see a small, elegant creature with fur that shimmered like silver and eyes as blue as the summer sky. "Hello," the creature said in a melodious voice. "I am Lyra, guardian of the forest. What brings you here, young traveler?" Leo, though surprised, felt an immediate sense of trust. "I found this map," he explained, showing it to Lyra. "It leads to the enchanted realm. I want to see it with my own eyes." Lyra studied the map, her eyes twinkling. "Ah, the enchanted realm. It is a place of wonder and magic, but the journey is not an easy one. You will face many challenges, but I will guide you as far as I can." Grateful for the help, Leo and Lyra set off together. They traveled deeper into the forest, following the map's intricate path. Along the way, they encountered various creatures, some friendly and others less so. Lyra taught Leo how to communicate with the animals and navigate the treacherous terrain. One night, as they camped under the stars, Lyra told Leo about the enchanted realm. It is a place where dreams come alive, where the impossible becomes possible. But it is protected by powerful magic, and only those with pure hearts can enter. Days turned into weeks, and Leo's journey was filled with trials. They crossed rickety bridges over deep ravines, solved ancient riddles to unlock hidden paths, and faced fierce storms that tested their resolve. Through it all, Lyra remained by Leo's side, her wisdom and magic guiding him. One day, they reached a towering stone gate covered in vines. It was the entrance to the enchanted realm. Leo's heart pounded with anticipation as he approached. The gatekeeper, an old man with a long white beard and piercing eyes, appeared before them. "Who seeks to enter the enchanted realm?" the gatekeeper asked in a booming voice. "I am Leo," the boy replied, standing tall. "I have followed the map and faced many challenges. I seek to witness the magic of this realm." The gatekeeper nodded. "To enter, you must prove your worth by answering a question that has no answer, by solving a riddle that has no solution. Are you ready?" Leo took a deep breath and nodded. The gatekeeper asked, "What is the greatest treasure in the world, yet cannot be seen, touched, or measured?" Leo pondered the question, feeling the weight of its significance. He thought of his journey, the friends he had made, and the lessons he had learned. Finally, he spoke. "The greatest treasure is love and friendship, for it is what gives life meaning and purpose. It cannot be seen or touched, but it can be felt in the heart." The gatekeeper smiled, his eyes twinkling with approval. "You have answered wisely, young Leo. Your heart is pure, and you are worthy to enter the enchanted realm." The gate slowly creaked open, revealing a breathtaking world of vibrant colors, floating islands, and shimmering waterfalls. Leo stepped inside, his eyes wide with wonder. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the sky was alive with dancing lights. Lyra turned to Leo, her eyes filled with pride. "This is where we part, dear friend. Your journey has only just begun. Explore, discover, and let your heart guide you." With a final hug, Lyra vanished into the forest, leaving Leo to explore the enchanted realm. He wandered through lush meadows, met magical creatures, and discovered hidden treasures. Every corner of this realm held a new adventure, and Leo embraced each one with an open heart and an eager spirit. As the years passed, Leo grew into a wise and courageous young man. He became a protector of the enchanted realm, ensuring that its magic remained pure and its wonders preserved. He often thought of Lyra and the journey that had brought him here, grateful for the map that had changed his life. And so, Leo's adventure continued, a testament to the power of curiosity, courage, and the belief that dreams can indeed come true. His story became a legend, inspiring generations to seek their own paths and embrace the magic of the world around them. In the end, Leo realized that the true enchantment of the realm lay not in its wonders, but in the journey itself, a journey of heart, spirit, and the boundless possibilities of imagination. And so, he lived happily ever after, forever exploring, forever dreaming.